So today's forging day. We are gonna make a set of tongs using, in the end, the punch we made. I'm thinking I want to make 2 pairs of tongs or something, but for Starter Smith series, I'm gonna make a pair of flat nip tongs. Now, I have a pair that a guy made for me at some summer touring thing, and he had a power hammer there, and I gave him the pieces to steal. I'm like, yeah, you do the power hammer thing, I'm gonna like hurt my fingers or something. So he drew it out for me. It was 2 rail spikes too. Where are they? Give me a sec. These are the ones I made out of 2 rail spikes. I don't know if you can see. And then I don't use these. Honestly, I don't use them anymore because I have this ugly pair that the guy made for me. They might be ugly, but damn, they were good. So that's what I'm gonna make today, is a pair of these. They won't be as big as these. I can't remember if we used rail spikes. I think we did, I don't know. But these are like my favorite to use. As you can see, they're dirty as hell. I love using these. They grip onto anything. They are really handy. So we're gonna try and make a pair of these. It's gonna look way nicer than these. So yeah, here they are. I'm gonna show you a plan, and I'm gonna write on my anvil how far you need to stick everything there and how far it should be before you start doing the boss area and all that kind of stuff. I will run through it exactly as you need to know. Okay, let's make some frickin' tongs. What you'll need is your barbecue grill cleaner, 2 rail spikes. Well, I'm gonna make it out of rail spikes. You can literally make it out of anything. Vice grips, hammer. Okay, so this looks like almost 3/4 inch, and they are, what is that, 6.5 inches. It does say HC in the back there, somewhere there, HC. Now, you can make tongs with these, even though they don't say HC, because you don't really need high carbon tongs, because that just makes it easier for them to snap, because they do get hot and you do dunk them in water every now and then, cool them off, and wear and tear on your steel, right? So I'm putting them in right now. Okay, I'm just using my 1 burner.
Okay, so step 1, this tip, let's forge it back into itself. Straighten it out. Not gonna forge it into itself too far because we are making flat nip tongs with a nice pointy end. So let me stick this back in the fire. I can still forge it if I want to, but I think that's gonna be good enough. Next step is I'm going to start forging in these tips and bring them in this way. Okay, so if I look at it like this, I'm gonna bring it in this way. Bring these tips in. hit it at the top just to bring that fish lipping back in, as you can see, right there. Just gonna beat it from the top. I need to adjust my vice grips again, seeing as I'm still staying with vice grips, but after today, it's gonna be tongs only. Come on. That's better. Look at that. Smooth.
Okay. See right there? Right there. I measured 1.25 inches from where I put the mark to the edge of my anvil. That is gonna be the first set down. Okay, first set down. 1.25 inches, bring it down on an anvil and forge. Again. Okay, now we got our step in. Now I'm gonna start forging it flat. Now, look at that. Okay. Okay, so see this step? Oh, that was my finger burning. See that step right there? Okay, look at how far I forged it in. That's like 1/4 of its thickness, give or take. So I'm gonna do one more and stop just before halfway.
I'm just gonna use a nice rounded part here in my anvil, just to forge it down a bit more. Okay, straighten it out again. See, just before halfway. Okay, now you can just dress it up, make it nice and pretty. Now there's a reason why I leave it that thick, this part here. There's gonna be so much forging still gonna go into this, so leave it nice and thick. Same is gonna be with your boss area. Because the next step with this is we're gonna take it up, turn it to the right, set it down. Okay, so I don't know if you can see my face, but every time I go from going, let's say I say, okay, step 1, and then second set down, third set down, blah, blah, blah. If I do anything in between, it is just me dressing it, okay? Getting everything nice and straight, making it look pretty. Because if you set yourself up before, you will end up with a way better looking, and it will perform a bit better too. So if I go like this one, the set down 1, and I go and I do something else here, this is just me straightening it out and making it nice and pretty, okay? So let's go to the second set down. This was first. Now I'm gonna go up and turn it to the right. And right where that first set down is, right there. I'm gonna get it even with my anvil. Okay? Get her nice and straight there, and go. And again. And again. Look at that. That's what you're looking at. Okay, look at it. Look at it. Okay, back to where we left off. First set down, turn to the right, second set down, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna do a 45 here, just to mess up the corners and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the first set down. Mess her up nice. Make everything nice and pretty. Okay, there we go. That is the start to your tongs. First one, go up, turn to the right. Second set down, go up again. And this is where you try and turn your boss area into, I don't know if you can see over there. Oh yeah. This is where you go and you take your boss area and turn it into a cube. So, first set down, second set down. Now again, up and to the right. Get a perfect cube, turn it to the right. And then we're gonna forge, that's way too long. Right there. Forge it there. First, second, and then we go up, get a nice cube going, turn it to the right. together. Keep it nice and straight. Oh yeah. There is a start to your tongs. Look at that. Only forging this part. I'm not touching the boss. Don't ever touch the boss from here. Okay, I'm gonna dress the boss now, get it nice and flat. Not forging it.
Okay, before we flatten these out, I just want to measure the thickness here. We are sitting at almost ½ inch, just under ½ inch thick. Same here, just under ½ inch. Okay, now the reins that I'm gonna forge flat, I wanna also keep them just under ½ inch when I'm done with them. Okay. Careful not to hit your boss. Still a little rectangular, so we're going to squeeze this in more. All the way to the back. I don't know if you can see, but I'm kind of using that part of my hammer to get in there, like that. So the goal right now is, like I said, make it square, completely square. Imagine this is that punch we made. Okay, so we are now at, let's go just over 10 inches. Okay. So from the boss to the back here, 7 inches. Okay, so I'd go from around 1.5 inch from the boss. We start rounding it to the back. that punch we made, remember? Now, let's say this is the pair of tongs that's in the forge. Right here where my finger is, sorry, wrong finger. This is where the boss area is, up top, okay? This is gonna be the reins. So we wanna put a taper in right to the back where that head is in, okay? So if you remember how I did that, I put it at the edge of my anvil, I had it up at an angle, and I forged it on one side. I would turn it 90 degrees and hit it on the other side, and I'll keep doing that, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, okay? But we're only gonna do the front part where that head is. So it's gonna be pretty hard because I'm gonna need to use the angle or this radius of my hammer to get it in there. Then turn it 90 degrees and then hit it again in there. I'm gonna continue doing that until we have the right thickness we want here on the pair of tongs. And then we're just gonna forge it back and get this nice taper in there.
Why does Christian want to do it? Why does Christian want to leave the damn head in there? Oh, it's gonna look pretty.
Oh, that sucks with these vice grips. Still at an angle, like you can see. On this next heat, that's where we started the long taper, starting to round it. So that's exactly what I'll do. And as it gets to this heat right here, nice dark red, we can start planishing it and purify it. We're pretty much done. I just want to get all the forging marks out as best as I can. And then brush it. And then I'll go to the second part, I think. forging that taper. See, the reason why we are putting a radius on this is to pretty much help you open and close the tongs. Pretty good. So this is the other one. So you can see she's nice and round. I've noticed this is still a little thick, so we can actually put it down here, the first set down, and start spreading it out that way. Okay, let's get to punching the holes. Okay, this is the other side. Now for the other side.
There she is. Okay, I'll go for the other side. Still see that mark there? There's the mark. Okay, all that's up there real quick, real fast, put that there. Keep it there. Come on, come on. Oh, so close, so close. Get out! There she is. Da-da-da. Okay, let's check her out.
Now, what to use for the rivet? I know. This old garden chair set thing that I picked up. We'll cut a piece out, heat that up, and then we stick the pin in. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like it's made out of wrought iron. But anyway, there's the pin. Cut it out of that chair there. I am gonna put it like that, and then put the rivet in, or rivet it together. Light at. Okay, now we're gonna heat this whole thing up and start adjusting. So, here they are. Looks kind of nice with the twist in there. That's I heated the reins up and I twisted the back end of the rail spikes. Yeah, and this is how she came out. She is nice and sturdy. Not bad at all. That's pretty good. So now we made a pair of these. And now I don't need to use vice grips anymore. I'm thinking after this, we're gonna make a series of punches. Slot punch. I want a rounding punch because I want to do bottle openers too. Heath is pro at this right now from Shepherd's Forge. I need to get into doing that because summertime I want to sell them. But by the end of all of this, which hopefully there won't be an end because I want to continue doing this, we get into knife making, and then you guys can see what I actually do is make very, very beautiful pieces of art. Killing tools, granted, but beautiful. I don't know, this looks like, I don't know, this is, for me this is pretty. Looks like a wrought iron after the twist was in there. Can't wait to start using these. Hope you guys enjoyed. Still need to do that hammer. Seeing as though Jason from HOJ and James from County Line Forge are doing the whole hammer thing, I'm not going to do it from scratch. I'm going to do it the way a normal new guy will do, not one of these rock stars. I'll ask on a buy and sell site if anyone has a broken hammer or a hammerhead laying around, and I'll go buy it and then turn it into a forging hammer, a square circle. I think that's going to be the next video. But I'm going to use these on the next set of punches and knives. So share this video, please. Share it with as many people as you can. So this can get out there, so they can see what you can do with rail spikes. Share it, like the video, please subscribe. The more people like and subscribe, the faster this will get out there for people to see. Share it on Forging It Forward or any knife page you guys have or part of on Facebook. Okay, have a good day, guys. Talk to you later. See ya.